So before the fear-mongering starts, this was to be expected. I actually talked about this in one of the recent podcasts and why I believe this was gonna happen, and now it has happened. DC's delayed a film from 2021 to 2022, almost a year. It's going to come out after its initial release date. But it's not all bad. Let me just get to the topic here and kind of diffuse the situation. So to just look at what I'm talking about, we have to look at 2018 and 2019. So between Justice League's release and Aquaman, there was almost a year. Then after Aquaman, within a handful of months, you had Shazam. Another 6 to 7 months, you're getting Joker. And initially, you were gonna get Wonder Woman in November. They were literally going to be releasing 4 films in the span of a year. That's way too much of a load for a studio like DC, hence why Wonder Woman was delayed into 2020. Now, it was delayed for a strategic reason because there's nothing else DC coming out in 2020. We get to 2021 and we see multiple films again. 2022, there's nothing. And Warner Brothers cannot, I want people to understand this, and this isn't an insult, they cannot keep up with Marvel Studios. Marvel Studios is an independent film studio working under Disney. Warner Brothers is just another thing WB has to sign off on. So they can only allocate so many resources to multiple DC films. If they would have kept that film in the same year, you would have had this giant gap of almost nothing again. So DC Super Friends? No, Super Pets, I think? I don't know what, it's the pet movie. I don't know what the hell it's called. DC Pets? Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not something I'm looking forward to until I actually see a trailer. Anyway, it was delayed. And this is to keep the mind on the market share. Just imagine if you go another 1.5 to 2 years without a film. That's what damages other brands out there. You know, you look at Star Trek, right? J.J. Abrams' Reboot, I thought was decent enough. But then it took so long to get to the second movie and so long to get to the third one that you can't keep up. Where most sequels today are coming out like what? Within 2 years? Because that's kind of become the norm. You have to kind of get out there and make sure people remember your brand. And I know you're thinking, it's DC Comics. Everybody remembers that brand. It's important. It's the biggest thing ever. Okay, I can see where you're coming from. But then again, the Justice League almost got beat by Ant-Man when it comes to box office, right? So, you see what I mean? You have to keep that brand fresh and in people's minds. So, there's a likely chance we're going to get another film announced for late, probably November or December 2022. It's probably going to be live action, but you can't have just one. It's literally going to be like a year and like, what, 10 months between films? That's not logical, and it's not financially smart either.